Welcome back, guys. I wanted to do a quick little video on some of the top accessories for the Festool MFT table. For those of you who have a Festool MFT table, you guys know how useful it is and how nice it is just to rip down sheets of goods. Well, not rip it down, but make repeat cuts. Just as a general workbench, it's a really nice table. It's portable, and there are a few things that really enhance the table, and there are others that are must-haves that just make your workflow much easier. So one of the biggest things, which I'm sure everyone's gonna have, bench dogs, 20mm bench dogs. They have 20mm holes. Now these are Festool. They are designed by, they came in a kit from Festool, but they're actually made by Lee Valley, a company called Lee Valley. I believe the brand of it is Veritas. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. They make these and then they sell them to Festool for the promotional kit that they had, but they have these exact same ones. They just won't have the Festool name on it. I will put a link down there for that. There's also a lot of other companies that make some really nice bench dogs. TSO is one. They have some really nice bench dogs, and I'll put a link for a few different bench dogs for this table. These are aluminum. I believe this is a 6mm thread, so you can lock it in on the bottom if you need them to stay. These are Festool's quick clamps, pretty much a must-have for the Festool MFT table. You can just drop it in there and clamp any workpiece down. You probably want two at least, if not 3 or 4. They're really useful. One clamping items down if you're gonna sand it or just using your domino. Really helpful. Now to store everything that you have, say your bench dogs, this is a utility tray, and it stores 4 20mm bench dogs on it, 6 quick clamps, which slide in and out. So you have the quick clamp, they just slide right in. This is milled out of aluminum. You have a pencil holder for, you can pretty much store anything. It's a little tray to store, whether it's nuts, bolts, anything you want right there. And that kind of stores pretty much everything you need. If you don't need all of that, they have it out of plastic also, which comes in green. Exact same thing, works exact same. The aluminum version is just for guys that want something made out of a little bit nicer quality. Then this is the exact same. It is everything as the utility tray, just without the bench dog holder. So if you guys just need a tray, say you guys don't use bench dogs, but need a quick clamp holder and a little tray. This right here, this comes milled out of aluminum or plastic. This is aluminum version anodized in black. And what this does is, a lot of times while you're working on your MFT table, you always have your shop vac right next to you. And this is a plug-it holder and a 27mm hose holder. So your hose and then your plug-it holder can just be stored right there. So if you're working on different tools and they're not in use, you can keep it stored right here, set it off to the side. This is an anodized bench dog holder made out of aluminum. This is one made out of plastic. Stores up to 8 bench dogs. So if you guys have a lot of bench dogs, maybe not the quick clamps, these are great accessories. Or if you just have quick clamps, these are one of our original designs. It's just a quick clamp holder, stores up to 6 quick clamps. Different variation of how it's stored. Rather than sliding in, they just slide in right on top. You guys may have seen other YouTubers using these. And then this is company Anderson Plywood. I don't know if they still sell these. If they do, I highly advise picking one up. One of the biggest things guys want to do is make sure their MFT table is square. At the time I bought this, now plywood has, as you guys all know, gone through the roof, was $30. So I don't know if they still even sell these anymore. I will try and find it and link. It says right here, andersonplywood.com. If they do, it is a great accessory, especially when I picked it up, which was a few years ago, for 30 bucks. I think I got it on Amazon. And it's just a big square. So when you have the rail, which I don't have the rail on here now, which obviously this goes here, you got your guide rail. You can just lock in the fence, lock in the rail, use this to square up your MFT table, make sure everything's square. They don't sand the sides down. It's CNC milled, so it's very accurate. Woodpeckers does sell a very big version of this made out of aluminum. If you guys like aluminum, only difference is instead of 30 bucks, I want to say it's like 300. But this was an amazing value for square this, and it's very, very accurate. So the other last item, this is the default item or the default rail holder that Festool provides for the MFT table. It does the job. You pretty much won't pick up a stop for your rail. But if you guys are looking for something a much nicer quality version, I don't have it here yet. I am gonna be getting one here soon. It's from a company called Dashboard, and they make an entire version of the MFT table, but their rail holders, they started off making a much higher quality, better version of this. When I get them in, I'll put a link in the description. So if you're somebody that uses your Festool table a lot and always was annoyed by just Festool's system for their rail holders, check them out. They're not cheap, but the quality, they're made out of aluminum, CNC'd. They're really, really nice quality. I actually have a few friends locally that have them. I was gonna borrow one for a video, but his was one of the older versions. I know they've updated them and added a lot of improvements since. So I didn't want to show the older version. So I'm gonna be getting the newer ones in, which I'll show you guys once I do, but even the older version, the quality of them was outstanding. And if you guys are somebody, like I said, that gets annoyed by the standard version of these, check them out. I'll post a link in the description below. And then I will post a link for all these accessories. Pretty much, if you're someone that uses the MFT table quite a bit, which is a really nice table, these will come in handy quite a bit. Like I said, a lot of versions are CNC'd out of anodized black aluminum or made out of plastic and Festool green. In terms of difference in usability of the plastic versus aluminum, there's not gonna be any. It's gonna be used the exact same. It's just for a lot of Festool guys, they like things a little bit higher quality in terms of the aluminum. So that's what these ones are for. And then if you guys are looking for just something that just works, that's really useful, the plastic ones work amazing also. They slide into the MFT profile, so it makes it really easy. You just slide in there, they stay put, and you guys are good to go. So like I said, I will post multiple links for pretty much all these products, and I will keep updating this list in the description. So there may be some more links in there of things I haven't talked about. So as I come across them, I will keep updating the list below. So that way you guys can kind of see what some really nice Festool MFT accessories are out there for.